It's week 9 of the NFL. And coming up, we've got Daniel Jones. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Giants and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, he did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. Looking for Shepard deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league, had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
In motion goes the tight end. A first carry here for Kanemu Wangu. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The Ravens at 2-6 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Montgomery. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at around the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This is third and goal, and this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Jones throw on target to Shepard. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard. 50. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
First play's a run with Nwangu. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojeda. Despite him being sacked 4 times, they might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. These two teams all tied after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have...
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. It really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert going deep here for Watkins. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Look at the juke. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Herbert back to the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead as they begin this drive 1st and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Jones.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Off the play fake. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Completes this again to Shepard.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, he obviously read man coverage there, partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw again.
And that one complete to Hodgins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it...
Touchdown, Giants!
Isaiah Hodgins.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gain with his sights, but he did not reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
2nd down and goal. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Herbert. Going deep here for Watkins. It's caught inside the 25. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Herbert operating from the red zone. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Herbert. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Taken from about the 12.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Herbert. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Bulldozes past him.
He almost outkicked the coverage. A 57-yard punt, 15 on the return.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. It's Johnson.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Jones. Completing it to the right side. Johnson.
And he will have a Giants first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and
4. Off play action. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Carter. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He finds his man. It's Robinson.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. Throwing Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Marcus Williams getting the sack from the secondary. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
To try again after the sack. Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On 2nd and 12.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Azeez Ojulari able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
on fourth. Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second and long. Jones under pressure, and they got to him again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. After that sack, third and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
They'll find Hodgins there complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. A big one coming now for the kicker, Zane Gonzalez. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. On line, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Now left side on the swing pass, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The offense on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flush to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Down for Herbert. Desperation time. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Jones.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Wide open receiver complete.
Down inside the 10.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st and 10, Herbert escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
In motion right is Watkins. They snap it to Herbert. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the 1st before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll run it again with Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the step.
Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game, head in the game,